Hello guys, you're welcome again to another After Effects tutorials, and today I want to show you how you can create or make a text follow an object right inside After Effects without the use of any third-party plugin like this one. You can see here this is before and this is after I have tracked the object and stick it to the car. You can see how this is following the car very perfectly, and I did all this inside After Effects without the use of another plugin. You can see after this tutorial you'll be able to do something like this and also something like this. On this tutorial I want to show you two ways you can achieve this. This will all depend on the type of video and the motion you want to track right inside the video. So support me on this one. Do not forget to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, then turn on the notification, then come back. Let's get started. Now inside Adobe After Effects I have already imported the footages. You can see here on the project manager window that I want to use for this demonstration. So we're going to start from the first video right here. Drag and drop it into this icon, composition icon right below the project manager window, and that is going to automatically create a composition matching the frame rate and also the resolution of your footage to the composition. This is very important in this case. If you take a look at the footage right now, you can see that the camera is the only thing moving and the object, that is the car, is not moving. And I want to place my text and stick it to the body of the car so that it will move along as the camera moves. So the technique and the effect we are going to use on this is going to be different. So take note of that before we go to the next style. So now what we're going to do now is to go to Effects and Control right here and search for 3D camera tracker. Drag and drop it into the footage, and this will automatically start tracking and then analyzing the video. So this might take some time depending on your frame rate and the size or resolution and the duration of your video. So you need to stick around until it finishes the two-step tracking. Now it is done tracking the video. So if you scrub around, you will see that it created a lot of points around the video. So what we're gonna do now is to find the exact point that stick to the body of the car throughout the video. So we just need to look at that and then work with those points. So I can see the red and some green points right here on the door here. It sticks all through to the body of the car throughout the video. So what I'm gonna do now is to come here and highlight this, then right click, then create text and camera. Do not forget that we are going to create a text that will stick to this body all through the video. Then I'm going to look for another point again that stick to the door here where I can put the image. Like I told you, these points around here stick to the body of the car all through the video. So I'm gonna right click on this and then add a new solid. So we're going to replace that letter. So if you scrub through now, you see that the text and the solid stick to the body of the car, except that the solid is not perfectly perfected. So we're gonna solve that when we get to that point. So now let's make changes to our text. Now at this point, even though it is not seated or fit directly where you want it, feel free to move it to the point where you want it. It is still gonna stick around. So I'm gonna move it quite a bit like this. I am satisfied with this. So if you scrub all through now, you see that that also sticks to the car. You see it's not moving at all and it sticks to that spot. Beautiful. So what I'm going to do now is to replace this solid with the image I wanted to add. So I'm going to navigate to where I have the image. So I'll drag and drop this into the project manager window. That is going to make me have this. So what I'm going to do now to replace this solid right here with this image There are two things I can do, is either to create a composition with this and replace it, but I'm going to do this directly. So I'll select the solid layer right here and also select it on the project manager window. Then I will hold the Alt key, that is Option key on Mac, then drag and drop it right on top of this, and that is going to replace this automatically with this. So I'm going to pick the rectangle tool to mask some part out so that it will not have, I will not have it covering the tires. So I'm going to just mask around here. I am okay with that. So now it is time to adjust the rotation. So if you move your time indicator to about this point, you see that it is not perfectly perfected on the body of the car. So I'm going to hit R on the keyboard to reveal the rotation. This is possibly the Y axis. Of course it is. So I'm going to just rotate it until I have it perfected like this. Beautiful. So I'm going to come back to where I can see it very properly. So I'll just move it around to make sure that fits. You can also move it to the door correctly, and you can scale down if you hit S on your keyboard. So to make this very natural, you can see that there are some reflection on the body paint of the car. So what I'm going to do is to change the blend mode. So I'm going to go into this and change this to add. That is going to pick the reflection from the car. So now if you play all through, you see that it is following the body of the car. And that is how you can do the first technique. So let's move to the second technique. So again, I'm going to pick the video right here from the project manager window. I'll drag and drop it into the composition icon right here. That is going to create me a new composition. So I'm going to fit this back to screen so that I will see. So if you preview this right here now, let's drop this by half so that it will not drag the memory of my computer. So if you preview now, you will see that in this footage, the car is moving and also the camera is moving. So in this case, to allow the text to stick to the car, we're not going to use the 3D camera tracker because that is not going to work, unless of course if you can animate this frame by frame to follow the car. But there is a way we can do that quite quickly. So I'm going to introduce to you now. Let's stop this quickly. So let's go into the camera tracker window right here. You can see the camera tracker window by the right side of your screen. If you don't have it there, go into the window option and then activate it right here. This camera tracker window allows us to track a particular or specific point that is moving in our footage. So what we're going to do now, the first thing before we start tracking, we need to create a null object from where we'll transfer our tracking to which we are going to transfer our tracking data to. So right click on your timeline, go to new, and then create a new solid, a new null object. So we're going to rename this to tracker1. Of course, you can go ahead straight to track the footage without creating the null object first, but in that case, you will need to still create it later and then edit the target after tracking. So what we're going to do now is to go here and then select track motion. You can see there are 4 options right here, but we're going to use track motion for this. So once you select that, it is going to open a new tracking window, so you can pull in to see your tracking squares. So what I'm going to do now is to select this outer part and make sure that covers outside the car properly. That is going to be calculating the outside. Then I'll make sure this smaller one, this very one inside, covers the exact car tracking spot. So I'm going to scale that out by dragging those points. So I'm going to make sure that covers only the car like this. You can still expand this so that it will have enough calculating space, because this is going to be calculating the movement of the car. And anytime this misses this point, the outer line is going to make sure it also finds the tracking point that you have specified. So what we're going to do now, we're going to scroll right here. Let's pull back in like this. So we're going to come here, expand this, so you can see the play button right here, and we can track forward or track backward. So we're going to bring our time indicator to this point. Yes, the tracking squares are still covering the car. So just hit the play button right here. That is going to start tracking everything forward. Of course, this could take some time. Just be patient. This will depend on the resolution and the frame size of your video. So be patient until this finish tracking. So now the tracking is done. So if you take a look at it now, you will see that a button right here at the bottom right corner has been added, applied. So, and it has selected tracker 1 here. If you had not created this null object, you can then create it now and then edit the target. You can select it here and then hit OK, but now it has automatically selected for us. So what we're going to do is just hit apply, and it's going to apply all the data from this to the tracker null object. Select X and Y and then hit OK. So it is going to take you back to your main composition. Now we have a null object that has the data of the moving car. You can see it sticks to the car and it is moving along with the car. So what we're going to do now is to come right here, right click on your timeline, go to new, and then create a new text object. So we're going to name this whatever we want. So I'm going to name this ambulance. You can design your text at this point to whatever you like. So I'm going to leave this to this. So I'm going to also change this tracking to 0. Then we have my text here. So I'll just position it where I want it to be. It can be here, it can be any point. So I just want it to follow. So I'll just stick it right to the side of the car. Then I'm going to make it a child of the tracker 1. That is where my tracker data is. Tracking data. So now if you scrub through, you will see that it is following up with the car. So you can then add any type of animation or motion graphics to stick with this car just by making it a child of the tracker null object. And this is how you can do motion tracking or track a text or make a text follow an object right inside Adobe After Effects without the use of any plugin. One thing to bear in mind, if the object you want to stick to is not moving and is the camera moving, you can use the 3D camera tracker. But if the object is moving and the camera is moving at the same time, or one of it, then you need to use the tracker motion tracking option right inside Adobe After Effects. Although there are more complex tracking that you can do in Adobe After Effects, and these two tracking system can handle it. Although there are third-party plugins that can do a better job. If you want to know how to use that, you can leave a comment below and I'll make a tutorial to show you a third-party plugin and that can create a more complex tracking like on a human face or any organic object. So this is how you can make a text follow an object in Adobe After Effects without the use of any third-party plugin. If you learned something new on this video, please hit the like button. That will enable the algorithm to suggest this to more people. If you have any question, please feel free to ask me in the comment section and I'll reply to all questions as quick as I can. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can support me in any way. You can give me super thanks, subscribe to my membership, whatever way you want to support me with. Even if you share the video, that is also a huge support and it is highly appreciated. If you like the video, leaving a comment is all a support. So with whatever way you are able to support me, I highly appreciate you. So until I see you again on the next one, my name is SSB Otaru from MotionDigit Studios.